go first. Did you bring a bell?
No,
Well, you're not part of the bell
I
club
didn't
then.
know
What
it
the
was a
bell?
requirement.
What
Hello,
the bell?
everybody. I should have, you know, should have brought uh, a moose. Just saying.
Probably. All right. Well,
Let's
welcome,
go with that.
LaDonna Bayou Bell Bentiques. You know we're in love her, y'all. So give her some love in the chat and make sure you are following her as well. She is over on YouTube and here on Vamp and everywhere else. And if you're looking for something, it's in her basement. I'm just going to say.
All right, let me get everything moved on
And she's
in.
not even sorry that it's in her basement.
Well,
So, a testament to this vintage community. LaDonna and I met in the chats. We used to see each other all the time in the live sale chats and the like live chats and the vintage hunters. The one, what was the name of it? Oh my gosh, that I we got a T-shirt. What's it called that Misty and them used to do the chats?
oh,
What's the name of it, Misty? I have a blue T-shirt that says Vintage Hunters. What is it called? Anyway, so fast forward 4 years.
hmm
Vintage Hunter Collaborative. No, the chats that y'all used to do with Michael Todd and you brought on guests. What was that? It was real fun. Um and fast the rescue squad. Thank you, Karen. So fast forward 4 years. And LaDonna is picking me up at the airport. We've never met, and we lived in a house with Cheryl and Miss Pamela for the weekend as we went to Missy's pop up at Christmas. And the rest is history because she and Cheryl drove down 14 hours one way and spent the week at my house. And it was so much fun.
hmm
Um,
hmm
yes, and we met Willie and Nikki Moss at Daily Sip. So much fun. It was so much fun. They have marshmallows there. I said it just for Willie.
Marshmallows, not marshmallows.
We had a long chat about that in the car, by the way, y'all. And I'm like,
There is
marshmallow.
no A in
She was
there.
like, spell it. And I'm like, I spelled it. She goes, you notice what you missed there? I don't care. Don't care.
It's, yeah.
Lots of friendships
So,
forged. All right,
yeah.
LaDonna, you go first.
Alrighty. I brought these vintage ladies shoe stretchers. And one of the things you can do is display them in a picture. I have seen people like decorate them and make them look like tulips. So these have been in my decor for quite a while. So I thought I am ready to part with them. So you will get, let's see, one, two, there's eight all together. So some are in pink and green, and then there are some that are just in your natural wood. But they all have just that yummy, chippy goodness.
Tie them up with this ribbon and put them in a picture. How
Mhm.
adorable.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
always have ribbon.
Right. But they're in really good condition. So, but anyway, I just thought I would bring them and see if anybody was interested in them. So we will start that.
Dad burn your hide, LaDonna. You made those weird numbers again. That's why I brought a bell. Her and them weird, wacky numbers. You know I have to do everything in even numbers. I mean, technically it's an even number, but it just round it.
Oh,
Those are
I
super
think these
cute,
are
but
really
tie
cool.
them with a little Easter ribbon or some of that raffia grass. So
Right,
cute.
right. Thank you, Misty. You will love
Oh,
these, I'm sure. Maybe they'll go in pinky.
So cute. Okay, Nikki Moss, sending love.
All right. My second item is going to be this beautiful Avon egg trinket
Mm-hmm.
box. And all the measurements are in the pictures. Let's see, in the bottom, this one is made in Japan for Avon. No chips, no cracks. The gold gilding around the side is still in really good condition, but it's just perfect for your spring decor, you know. Especially if you like to hide your jewelry or something, in the bathroom, then that's a perfect spot, as well as being able to put out your spring decor.
Those
So,
are cute.
yeah, I thought it was beautiful. I just loved the butterfly motif on it. So, we're going to start that one. So, yes, I do. I cross list, so that's why you see those weird numbers because.
Mm-hmm. It makes me like have a I got a touch. So it makes me start stimming over here. I'm like,
Well, but it's you know,
it's a mindset.
it's a mindset. People, you list things and somebody else has got it for 15, but here I come for 14.98.
Right. Over here, I'm having whelps because it's not even. Yeah. Um, okay. You ready for me to do mine?
Yep.
Okay, y'all. Hey, don't forget, Penny Sue is over there having a sale too, and I think that she and Chrissy may still be going. So
Mhm.
remember, multiple sales at multiple times here on Vamp because you will not want to miss any of it. Y'all can go back and forth, get multiple devices. I have 3 currently going right now because I'm peeking over there what they're doing. Also, FOMO. I don't want to miss out. Okay, y'all, I'm going to bring this first item to stage. This came from a personal collection from a friend of mine. I found some, and she brought me a box of things. This one is the sitting cat. Where is it at that I have this? It's art glass. Look at the face on that. That's how I felt on Friday. So art glass sitting cat. So she got these in the 90s. They were hers. I don't know where she got them. Doesn't have any make or marker or anything on there. She had a whole collection. She also had some paperweights, and she had it with a fish, but she kept the one with the fish on there. So what size do you think the bunny sweater is, LaDonna?
I'm thinking it's a medium. Um, I will.
He said, "Damn."
I know. I know. It is super adorable. I typically wear like a medium large, but I think this is running more on the medium size.
All right, this one is the sitting meow meow. No damage. It's about 2.5 inches by 1 3/4, and then through here is about 1.5. Let me start this. It's running. It's going to run for 20 seconds for $9. Look at that weirdo face. So you can definitely put this with your strange and oddities. If you're a cat collector, I will have another one of these coming up, and that one would be crouching. This one is sitting and that one is crouching. But the faces, I just had to have them because she was like, I don't know if you want this. And I was like, yeah, the face is weird. Love it. Thank you, Miss Misty. Appreciate that. And my next one is going to take a second to show you. Now, I can't say this word. So, LaDonna, would you please say the word for the antimacassar? Where the 3 piece that goes over it's the armrest and the headrest. What is
Oh,
it?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. I can spell it, but I can't say it. It is basically a 3-piece couch or chair protection. I got to find it. And because LaDonna's got 134 things listed today. Geez, Zoomini Christmas
You can
tree, my
filter
friend.
on auction.
I have it on auction. Um, Hi, Swamp Picker. Okay, so it is the antimacassar. Is that what it's called? Set. These are vintage embroidered, um, and they are pressed. This is the back piece.
Mhm.
It goes on the back of your chair like this. So keeping people's hair gel and all the things back in the 50s when they had all that slick hair. I love the crocheted blue. I love the blue, and I love the flowers on there. This is the this is 14.5 inches long, and it is about 7.5 inches wide. I would probably use this as a little dresser scarf, because I don't have even a recliner or anything like that. You're going to get that piece, and then you're going to get two of these, which are the arm pieces. These are going to be 10 1/4 by like 7 1/4 across here. It has the same pattern with this beautiful blue crocheted piece, and then there's some cross stitch and embroidery in there. There are two of these, so it is a 3-piece set. These two that were made for arms but could be used. You can put something right here, um, and then you have the head piece as well. I can't say that word, but y'all know what I'm saying. I'm running this for 20 seconds. You're going to get all 3 pieces for $12. This to me is just very cute for the bathroom, very cute for a spare bedroom dresser. Very, very pretty. I love the colors in that. And they are no stains, rips, or tears, no browning or anything in those. So thank you for looking at those. And
Tammy,
LaDonna,
what I
back
think you
over.
could do with those arm deals is like in my laundry room, I have vintage tea towels on the cafe rod,
Mm-hmm.
and you could put them at the top. So like I have, they're like the beige linen. Um, that would be pretty to like offset them with
Yeah,
something
I
like
really
that.
like this, just, right there at the corner of your dresser or in your bathroom, just to give a little
Mhm.
pop of color and spring. But you get all
Mhm.
3 pieces. So those will be in my buy it now. I can't say the word, but we call them like chair coverings because I don't know what the word is. Antimacassar. Right. I got it right there. See? I probably
Mhm.
misspelled it too. All right, those are my two, LaDonna.
Alrighty. So I am thinning out my pixie hoard. Yes, I said
Which
it.
horde?
Pixie hoard. What?
Which one?
Pixie.
Oh, your pixie horde. Okay.
So
Oh,
I
that one's
have,
cute.
isn't he cute? He's the treasure craft pixie sitting on the log with the oak leaf in the background. So um, I will point out like there is a tiny paint chip here. I have to make sure y'all can see it. Are you seeing over Beth? Um, there is the tiniest one right here. And then he does have a little small chip to the top of his little leaf hat. But other than that, he's in really good condition. The rest of his paper label is here. Um, I did talk to George, the Antique Nomad, because I found a lot of like 7 of these little pixies that are not mounted on to anything.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I was greatly confused by them. And I sent pictures to George, and he informed me what I had were very, very hard to find early treasure craft pixies.
Wow.
Yeah. and that he'd only seen them one other time. So those staying in my collection. I'm just saying, but but that's why when I saw this, even though I couldn't see the label because a lot of treasure craft now is imprinted, but the earlier pieces had the paper labels on them. But it's in really good condition. And you could put a piece of ephemera or something in there if you wanted. It's a little bit too narrow for a postcard, but you know, speaking of which, I
I
have
was going to say,
loaded
didn't
up.
you just load a bunch of those?
Yes, I did. I just loaded up a bunch of postcards. So
Willie, she loaded postcards if you're listening.
yeah, yeah. I still have more to load, by the way. These are sitting in my buy it now. Um, I will be doing. I love this one. Look at this one with the Art Nouveau harp, the nudies. Look away, it's a nudie. But so
I can't see with them glasses anyway, so it don't make no
yeah.
difference.
So
They're just for
yes,
looks.
George is a treasure craft expert. In fact, he wrote a book on
Hmm.
treasure craft. So, but like I said, I am thinning out my hoard of these, and I thought I would share this little guy. So, and he will start. The price does reflect those couple of small condition issues, but
He's a cutie.
most of the time when you find them, these leaves are broken.
Hmm. I've never found any like that. I've seen one pixie planter since I've been here in 20 something years.
I think I've probably had him probably about 10 years, honestly.
And that was
But,
at the Bohemian Rhapsody place where we went and they had one.
mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
You got one more, right?
Yep.
Okay.
My next one is this little Harper Brass
Oh,
button bear with a little raincoat. So his legs do move on him. The arms do not move. The arms are fixed, but he can sit. You have his little brass button here on the top, and he's got his little rain jacket. He's so cute.
that is adorable.
Yeah. So there are like a couple of little areas because this kind of fabric, like it's like a vinyl, but if somebody had it up against something, another piece of vinyl, it would have stuck. So there aren't many. I was just looking to see. There's just a little bit of rub there, but it's just where somebody probably held it and loved on it. But he's really cute. So I thought I would bring him. And then you do have his tag here on the back telling you that he is a Harper Brass bear.
Perfect for an Easter basket.
I know. I just said, oh, I
Y'all,
need to
Easter
bring
is going to
him.
fly up on us and we are not even ready.
I've already started listing Easter. You'll even start to see the Easter postcards and things show up. The Easter Disney plush. I'll be putting that up this weekend, so keep an eye on the buy it now because all those scarves, the hankies with the brooches, all that stuff is going to be loaded up.
Okay. It is my turn, and I am bringing some salt and pepper shakers that just scream love. And those are my. I got to read my notes because I'm I cheat like that. My Vantelligen anthropomorphic bunny hug salt and pepper shakers from the 50s. They are both marked on the bottom. Now these are a pink. I say they're purple pink, but they're a look at that lipstick. That is not good. That lipstick, girl. Mm-mm. The nose is not even like painted like on center. They were just like, never mind. I guess they've been making out and their lipstick and stuff is smudged. But see how it looks purple right here, but it looks a little bit purple, darker there, but then it's pink here. They're listed as pink. I did not find any damage on these. They are both marked. They are about 3 inches by 4 inches together and about 2.5 inches singular. They have a patent pending and they both have their stoppers on the bottom. There is a 3 and a 4 hole. They're heavy, and in here, I don't know if you can hear it. I hear some rattling, so I don't know if I'm guessing that's salt, but I didn't want to mess with the cork. So I usually have a rule of thumb. Do not send salt and pepper in a shaker. However, I'm not going to tear up the original corks to get said cluster of salt out. So what's going on here? These guys are so super cute. I'm going to start them for 15 seconds for 20 seconds for $15. They are adorable. They are in excellent condition. I will say that I don't normally find the pink ones. What's the other color? Yellow? Is there a yellow?
Yellow. Yeah.
I think I've seen the yellow one. See how this one looks purple? This one looks pink. I just thought those were adorable. So these I can tell you will probably going to my shop. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to put these in the buy it now, y'all. Okay. And my next item, I did have a pre-bid on this little miniature cracked egg. This one is, I'm going to move this to stage. Miss Pootie had put this is a little one. So it is marked UNESCO on the bottom. It is 3-footed. It has got the hand painted purple violets on there. Now, I did picture in there that there is some gum. I dug all of that floral gum out of there. Hey, Penny Sue, did y'all just finish up? How was it? I bet it was so fun. I was peeking over here on my third device. So I'll have to go back and watch the rest. So I'm going to start this one. Sorry, y'all. The miniature UNESCO cracked egg with the hand painted violets with the 3 feet is 2 inches by about 1.25 or 1 3/4 by about 1.5 across here. I'm going to go ahead and start the auction. It is running for 20 seconds and Miss Pootie has a $10 bid in and she is winning right now. So otherwise it's in excellent condition and it's little. It was really fun. Good. I bet Chrissy did great. You were able to help her. Thank y'all for doing that. Thank y'all for joining in the fun. All right. Miss Pootie has won that. Alpen Treasure. 99. What is 99? Y'all did 99 items? No, you didn't. Okay. All right. That's back to you, Miss LaDonna.
Alrighty. Okay. Next up, we have the super
Hey,
cute.
Chrissy.
And I'll stand up so I can show it to you. But it is a beacon pastel baby blanket with that woven texture to it. There are no rips, stains, anywhere on this. The only thing I did see was just where there was a little pull, but all you have to do is just take a little needle and you can pull it back through. So, but it is so cute. Perfect for spring, even if you just wanted to use it like as a little small tablecloth. 100% cotton made in the USA. And it's 31 and a half inches wide and 48 and a half inches long. So, but I just thought it was perfect for Easter.
Little baby blanket. So
Yeah.
cute.
And it's not like super heavy.
Right. Like hospital grade.
Yeah.
The thickness that they have for the hospitals is just
Mm-hmm.
enough weight.
Right. Right. But it's really cute. Everything has been laundered in a like what do you call it?
Fragrant free.
Fragrance free. Yeah. So nothing fabric wise that I bring should ever cause you any issues allergen free. So the next thing I have are a set of 3 bridge Valentine coasters.
Oh, I love these. They're so cute.
So they all say I love you. They have the little cupid and the gentleman and the heart and the bashful lady saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have," but she's really saying, "Yes, you should have."
Do it again.
So there's a set of 3 of them. 2 of them are in excellent condition. The third one, there are no chips or cracks in it, but this one did have a little bit of paint loss on the gentleman. But you really don't even notice though unless you're looking for it. But these are great for if you're doing some like little tray display, to your tray display. They're just the perfect size for that. Or even, like Mary Beth says, put some nuts, little nut dishes.
Put your nuts in there.
Right? Right?
Happy
So
Valentine's
we're
Day.
going to start that. I do not know who made them. Typically, they are made in Japan pieces. I've had different little bridge coasters from other makers. Like I think I have the little sets of dogs as well. So, alrighty, that's my 2.
All right. My next one, I had to bring some jewelry, y'all. Had to bring some jewelry. The next one that I have is a vintage Marvella faux pearl necklace. Let me see if I can find it. All right, there it is. Move to stage. Look at me go. All right. I love this. It's a vintage Marvella marked faux pearl double strand necklace. It is 16 inches with a hook clasp and bow end caps. Does have some mild wear on the back clasp. First of all, I'm going to turn it around and show it to you up close. I don't even know if that's better or worse, but these are faux pearls. They're not real pearl. I think they're a matte coated glass bead. Let me double check this real quick. If it is, I don't know if it is tied in between each. Hold on just a second. Let's look. No, it is not tied, but you see that it's got the coating over the glass bead. It is evident when you get right here. See, that's the wear that I'm talking about in this bead right here. So here is my hook clasp that has a little rhinestone. It is marked Marvella here on the back of the bead cap. The end bead caps here, as well as on the back of the hook. So it just hooks on like so. 16 inches, but I think it goes up to almost 15 or 14 inches because that's the extension. It's a full extension. It is double strand, very beautiful. I just love the way that looks. Very Barbara Bush. It is going to be running for $18 for 20 seconds. I love the way that looks. Now I'm going to turn it around real quick because it's whiter. When the light hits it, you can see how white that is. I love this look and these beautiful, the backs of that little bead cap and hook there. Thank you for looking at that one. Next on the list is some more hymnal pages. These are a little bit different. Let me find the right one. Goodness. All right. These are, I believe this one is the antique one. Move to stage. We date that by what's in here. So this is the vintage antique hymnal pages, 1900s music and response readings. There, it is 7.5 by 5, and then it's a little bit thicker than the other. There's more pages to this one, and so I love the scroll work on that. It says the world. Quite. I don't even know what that is. That a C or a Q, LaDonna? CUA. I don't know what that word is. Does anybody know what that word is? All of these. It's got some great songs in here. But the dates in these are more like 1914. There was an 18, and that's the song, 1910. This one has got a lot more pages in there, and then it has your response readings to that as well. Again, I showed in the other one, in case you guys were not here, you just take a ribbon and tie that up, make you a bow. I can't do it really fast, but just to show you, like when you tie it, you can do any of the holidays, putting some flowers behind there to make a display or use it as a riser, or most people are just going to use these for crafting. But this one has many more pages in it. It's much thicker and it's a little bit older. It again does not have its cover. So I'm going to start this one for $10 for 20 seconds. I love all of those. His love can never fail. A sinner made whole. I love old music like this because there's so much you could do with it to restore it and keep it. Count your blessings. I love that. Thank y'all so much for looking at that. And LaDonna, those were my two for this round.
All right. Next up, we're just going to do this little M.A. Hadley trinket tray. Perfect time for St. Patrick's Day. Best of luck with your horseshoe, your 4-leaf clover. No chips, no cracks, no crazing whatsoever to this piece. Perfect for your tray display, or if you like to just, decorate around your sink area, your bathroom sink where you need to put like some jewelry or something. So you could put a candle on here. I've seen some people do that. So I thought I would bring that because St. Patrick's Day is going to be here before we know it.
Hey, Rachel, we're running late. I don't know if you knew that or not. We're like halfway through, maybe.
I know.
Well, that's because we were having a good time and we were late starting this one. So you can get started if you want. You don't have to wait on me.
All right.
A chicken. No, I thought it was a chicken. I almost had a cow. Okay. I was like, it's a chicken.
Oh, I have this little UNESCO gnome with a little bee on his hat. He's super cute. No chips, no cracks. Here's your little
Adorable.
Enesco. Again, perfect size for a little tiered tray display. And I think that Missy snagged all the other little gnomes that I had one day. So,
But also in a little assemblage or
mhm,
collection of gnomes. You could get you a little stump like this, like a real stump, and put all your
mhm,
gnomes. Oh, and a mushroom house. Oh my gosh.
mhm, mhm. This might make a collection. I think she got two of them. This will be the third one, so three makes a
Oh, she got
collection.
3. She's now collecting gnomes.
And he's super super cute.
David the gnome. Yeah, she'll have Cabbage Patch on one side and gnomes on the other with the Christmas tree right there in the middle.
Mhm. Well, I think one of them that she got had the mushroom on him,
Oh, yeah.
so they were all super cute. So thank you,
Go.
Misty.
I will not start a new collection. I will not start a new collection. Yeah, they're all over the place. Yeah.
All right, that's my two.
Oh, that's your two? Okay, I
Mhm.
have another. My next one is the other cat. This one is called Crouching Cat. Uh-oh, what are we doing? Move to stage. All right. This one is almost the same, but it's shaped very different. Crouching Cat. Look at the eyeball. Love it. Love these. No damage. Matches the other one. I have 3.5 by 1 by 2 with the tail. So this way. And then I think that it is 1 inch this way. So this one is also $9. I love his goober face. Really great, beautiful, almost the same color as the bluebird of happiness. And then he's got this little fan tail. I thought they were otters at first, um, but they said no, they're cats. Well, she said they're cats. Angela said no, they're cats. But I don't know. I'm gonna start this one for 20 seconds for $9. Misty is in at 9. Thank you so much. Ronnie D, what up? Okay, look at the little nose and the little ears. So, yeah, in great condition. I mean, they're even shaped the same. Look at that. But look at
These
this one's
little guys
face.
are getting pretty popular these
Yeah,
days.
they've come back because she said she had
Mhm.
them. Thank you, Miss Misty. She had a whole group of them. She kept something. I don't remember what she kept. I didn't get that one apparently. All right, y'all. My next one is, I think this one is really, really neat. It is, and I don't find many things by this Royal Ducks, DUX, Dukes,
Mhm.
Ducks. I don't find it, it might be stamped, but it doesn't have this pink one that is also stamped and embossed on there. This one I'm calling a long eared squirrel, but is there another name for that?
He reminds me of like the jackalope,
I mean,
except he's a squirrel.
yeah, because he's got a little nut right there. Important. On a stump tree. Um, the detail is absolutely beautiful on this. It is 3.5. Wait a minute. It's got to be 3.5. And then it's 1.25 down here. So it must be this way, must be 2.25. But I never find them where they are stamped. Let me see if I turn it around.
I have one piece. I think it's
You
either a
see it?
pheasant or a quail that I
So
have.
I normally can find it stamped, but I don't find this piece that is added, this pink piece, and it's numbered right there as well. Long eared squirrel, commonly known as Abbott's squirrel, or the tassel-eared squirrel, is recognized for its distinctive tufted ears and is primarily found in the Rocky Mountains and surrounding areas. What Albert's? There you go. The more you know. See, you'd be so smart on Vamp, y'all. Look at his little face. This one is going to have a starting auction price at $25. Look at the colorations in the tail. Beautiful glaze. Very high end piece is what I'm told by Dolores. So I'm
Yeah.
going to start the auction now at $25.
Royal Ducks is so good. I have a piece that I need to get listed.
So,
Oh,
I
I know
mean,
what it is.
of course,
It's
I
a.
don't do the other platforms. So if
Mhm,
I am not offended if somebody purchases something and they can get much more for it on one of the other bigger
mhm.
platforms. That does not hurt my feelings. Oh, Misty, thank you so much.
The one I
So,
have, it's a grouse, and it's got like its its tail feathers all done up. You know how when they
oh,
do their little dance.
are you wanting me to send it to him? You'll have to tell me how to do that on Vamp. I guess I could do it through Pirate Ship, right? Send to me and I'll give it to him. Got it. I'll wrap it all pretty for you. All right, those were my two. Thank you so much, Misty. I appreciate that. And y'all, thank you for looking at those and helping me figure out what he was, he or she.
Alrighty. Next up, I have this set of four. These are Peter Bunny napkin rings in their little holder. They're by Seagull, and you can see, right here. You can see the stamp just right on the inside of these. But it is a set of four, and they'll nest by switching their directions in their little holder.
Those are
It's the,
darling for for Easter. Darling.
it's the first time I've come across them in their holder. I have seen them like loose,
Yeah,
but
but not
I
in the
didn't
basket.
realize. Yeah, I didn't realize they came in the little holder. And these are quite collectible. Um, very well done, very detailed on them. So, like I
I
said, a
see
little set of
those with
four.
like either a solid like baby green, baby pink, baby blue, and baby yellow, and everybody has their own. Oh, that's
That
so
would be really
cute.
cute. So we're going to start that.
Hey, Miss Linda.
And again.
Carolyn, we're running late. Sorry. I mean, story of my life. I'm usually early for everything, but when I get to gabbing, forget it.
Oh, super cute.
Those are
Alrighty.
adorable.
I thought so. And then the next thing I have is I decided to pare down my owl collection.
Notice she didn't say hoard, she said collection.
Right. So this is
Oh my gosh,
Pootie
she's so cute.
from Harmony Kingdom. We'll see their stamp on the bottom. But Harmony Kingdom are known for having something on the inside
Mm-hmm.
of them. So super cute, highly collectible little guys when you find them. And they're always it's unexpected. Like I had one that was um, the igloo and the man crawling out of the igloo and the polar bear like on the top waiting for him to come out.
Just random stuff they put on their pieces.
Kim, I may have a herd myself. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, that's right. She does the dollar horses. She's not
Hmm.
owning up to a collection or a hoard of them.
Yeah, I have the teeny tiny one and the really big one. So we will start this one, but super cute. He's again perfect little size, but yeah, I heard, I heard. Yes,
Herd,
I do.
horde, what's the difference?
I got my first ones at an auction, and it was instant collection because it was 1 and 3.
Is that two for you?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
you just go so fast. You don't talk or nothing. Okay. She's just down to business, that girl over there.
Well, I'm trying to get us back on track.
Back on trying to wrangle me like you do when we and Cheryl were together. Okay, y'all. I normally do not have the starts at $5, but this is what I told LaDonna. I had to bring this one. I didn't want to pair it with any of the others because I wanted to keep the other ones, but this one was too funny not to show you. Okay, do we notice anything that screams love here? Just love.
He's over her.
Look at this. Hold on.
That's, I think that's the combo. Oh, a knife. Okay.
It says, "I'm keen about you, young blade.
Okay.
You'd make a sharp Valentine." But she's not even keeping her distance. And he's like, "Keep on coming closer."
He's
He's
gonna
like,
gut
"Take
her.
another step, stalker, and it's over." I'm thinking to myself, this screamed love. This was love when back in the olden days. Now, this one was also from that same group. It's from Martin. This one is a Americard, and it slides out like this, and these pieces are supposed to come back to help it stand, but it hasn't been folded out like that. It will stand up on its own. I have a little box there, but I have to fold those pieces back, and I didn't want to keep bending it, but with those pieces folded back, I'm like, I don't know if that is what love is all about. But he's adorable and she's adorable, but she said he'd make a sharp Valentine and they're keen about her. So I'm going to start this one at $5. And normally that is not a start price for me, but it's just one little Valentine. Too funny not to keep. Oh, thank you, the upcycled shed. I appreciate that. That is too funny. He's just working away too, and she's just watching him. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. For finding the creepy Valentine. There you go. Thank you. All right, my next item is an antique. I actually got this from, I think I got this from Patrick, Trusty Huckster Mercantile. He did a little bit of a dive on these, so I wanted to show you what this is. So this is a 1880 to 1900 McLaughlin Uncle Tom series book. This is called Dane Duck Lectures. It is thread bound. There is some wear on this, which is right up here. It looks like a watermark right there. And there is a watermark in here. So these were kind of like readers, I'm guessing, but look at the graphics in this. So I saw a date on this one. They were reprinted. They were started in 1880 and reprinted, and there's how they are bound with the little string. But they were done until the early 1900s. And look, it's a chicken. Yeah, isn't that adorable? So yeah, I am just passing it on. I bought it from Patrick for a back to school assemblage, and there is The damage that was noted in the pictures, which is some water damage, but for that old, it's about 5.25 by 4. Let me get it up on. I don't even have it up on stage. See, I cannot. I can't with myself today. All right, let me start the auction. I'm sorry about that. I took too long. Uncle Toby series, Dame Duck's lecture. This is by McLaughlin Brothers out of New York. And yeah, Patrick was, oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. I love this little book. Thank you for enjoying that. Thanks so much. All right, back to you, Miss LaDonna. Got to get my page over here.
All right.
Where's Willie? I got his people next.
Next up, I have, and I have never found these before, but this is Finian's, and he's called Johnny the Resourceful. But he's a little leprechaun sitting on his clover, and the expression on his face. He's just, I don't. What have I gotten myself into? He does, Missy. When I first found him, that's what I thought he was.
Oh, that's Melody.
But he's really cute. So, but here you have on the bottom all of his information. And these are apparently a thing. Like I said, I have never.
Oh yeah, the Tom Clarks. I can't keep them in my shop.
He's not a Tom Clark. He's a Finian.
Oh,
but he looks like Tom Clark.
I was gonna say he does remind me of the Tom Clarks because I cannot keep a Tom Clark in my shop.
Right. So if you collect the Tom Clarks, you would actually fit in really well.
Yeah.
But along with him, you will also get this St. Patrick's Day antique postcard. And let me take it out of the sleeve.
Oh, I love it. St. Patrick's Day stuff is hard to find, girl.
I may have a few pieces.
Oh, a herd. a herd of postcards.
Yeah. But I just thought, this would be perfect to display him with. So you have the gold gilding, you have his little pipe. This one is from 1911. And the way with that little clover, like you could easily just stick them like on the back for a display. So there you go. But yeah, I did look him up, and like I said, there is a collector market out there for him. But he's super cute.
Yeah, I have one signed Tom Clark. Apparently, he came to Houston and he signed pieces, and I have one piece left.
Yeah, these are on the back. If they don't have the sticker, they will be signed.
Yeah. Oh, Miss MJ. Hey, Miss MJ, I have something coming to you today. I have a picture coming to you today. You got another platform. Your little creepy couple.
All right. Then next up, I have scarves.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is a Fabe creation by Bar and Beards. It still has its little tag on it, holding on for dear life, I think. But look how pretty this is. Perfect for spring. With all the pink and yellows. No stains, no rips, no tears anywhere on these. And I guess these would be daffodils, I'm guessing.
Girl, don't get me to lying. They look like either iris. No, not an iris. Daffodil. That's a daffodil.
Yeah. So It's and it's a larger scarf. It's 29 by 34, so you could even use it, as a tablecloth if you wanted. If you have one of those little small foyer type tables. So anyway, so I thought I would bring that because I have a hoard of them.
Heard. We're just going to start saying heard.
I heard, I heard of them, but yeah, this one's perfect because like you could even drape it across your shoulders. You could use it on your head. It's not. It's a good size,
Love it.
and all of my scarves do get washed in a special silk cleaner as well. So everything does come nice and laundered for you. Thank you, Misty. You're going to love this.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I know. I was thinking crumb catcher. The little centerpiece that you put. I was thinking if put it over a regular tablecloth, and then you can put your centerpiece on there just to add some
Mm-hmm.
color.
Mm-hmm.
Change that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, Brooke, I did. I had an antique children's book, and then I have some hymnals, old insides of hymnals that I have grouped together. So I'm glad you came by. All right, were those your two?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't know why I keep thinking you had one more. All right, we're going to show this one. This one, 1964, the Dallas Times Herald magazine. It is complete. It is from February 9th of 1964. So I thought it was pretty cool that it was about the same time that we are having the sale. I am no way affiliated with any political anything associated or maybe mentioned in this book. It's just ephemera, y'all. Okay. February 9th, 1964, additional edition of Profile of a President featuring Lyndon B. Johnson. It is the full magazine. There is some wear. But mainly, I love the pictures. So if you are a government study person, if you like history, or I know we have what do we have? It's not bicentennial, but something is coming up. What is that called? Somebody mentioned it
Um,
in one of the other chats. Wonderful pictures, great articles in there, lots of great pictures. So, from the perspective of ephemera, it's fabulous. It is going to be 14 and a quarter by 11. So, it will come in between some um, cardboard and probably inside of a plastic with some other stuff in there. The 250th anniversary is the most commonly referred to as you and these words today. Poor Kim. Wait, I can do it. Semi quincentennial. I think it's easier to say in one of my other languages that I speak. So I just thought this was a really, really cool piece. I do sell a lot of ephemera and especially military or government stuff in our booth. I don't know what it is, but if I have a one piece, I have five pieces. I might get it all at the same time. And I guess there's a guy that just likes it because he will leave me a note at the front about it. And then there's another guy that specializes in this. But check out. Oh, I don't want to mess it up. Check out the family photos. Look at that lamp. I got one almost just like that in the shop, but it's the shape of a horse. I have a black stallion lamp base that is there. But I love a good ephemera, and it is the complete magazine. And I thought it was pretty cool because it's from this time. I'm going to start the auction at $10 for 20 seconds. It is running right now of when JFK was killed. I think there's a picture of JFK in here too. But I thought this was pretty cool. But it will come smashed in between some and protected in between some cardboard as well. Thank y'all for looking at that. And the next, oh my gosh, y'all, I've been holding this. I've been holding it. But I decided to bring two things that I've been holding on to this for the love of vintage. The next one is 1960s Miller Studio fish wall hanger, MCM pink and pearlized or luster chalkware. There is a small amount of wear right here. It is marked, you can't see it because that's upside down. 1960 Miller Studio. I only have one. It does not have any chips on it. Can you believe that? But look at that luster like pearlization on there. It is that pink. So good. And again, it is only one. It does have the hanger on there. I love that. So I'm going to run this auction for $20 for 20 seconds. The auction is starting right now. So good. I think it comes with either bubbles or little fish. I can't remember. But the luster on it is good. This is the only wear that is on there at all. This one is in excellent condition. All right. Thank you for looking at that, LaDonna. What do you have? You have two more, LaDonna?
I have 3 left. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I only have 2 left. Did I do 3 at a time?
I don't know.
Okay. I have 3 left. So, yeah, I have 3 left. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Keep going. Just ignore me.
Alrighty.
Do all 3, LaDonna.
Okay.
Do all 3.
All right. So, I have a few vintage sweaters that I recently acquired, but one of them in particular I thought would be appropriate. So, this is a Nicolette of New York. But look, it's bunnies. And I do have pictures of all the measurements. I typically like to wear a medium large. So I think this one would really be more of a medium. I mean, I could get into it, but I would say more medium. But look at the back. They have cottontails on their butts. Look how cute that is. So, most of the time you don't see the back done. It's usually, just the front. But this is super, super adorable, I thought. So, and again, all the measurements are in the pictures. Everything has been laundered and
That is
allergen
adorable.
free. And I just thought it was so cute. No rips, no tears, no stains, no pulls whatsoever to it. So, and we will start the action on that. Like I said, it's a Nicolette out of New York. And then I have just a beautiful pink one that I'll probably bring next week. Because I think it's easier to sell clothing live.
She got it anyway. She's going to try to squeeze my large, extra large stuff into that sweater. You might be surprised. You might be surprised.
Yeah, you might be. You're going to love it, Missy. It's really cute.
I know if you're anything like me, I wear like an extra large or a double extra large, but technically I'm supposed to wear a large. And I just don't because it seems too close fitting. Kidding.
Well, it does stretch, so we'll say that. Next up, I've had some other stockinettes that this is the first Valentine one that I've had. It still has its little bow. If you look these guys up, sometimes the bow is missing. It has its little arrow. Her face is in a really good condition. These are Wonderful Collections
That's
out of
adorable.
Japan. Her wings, for the most part, are in a really good condition. I mean, there's just a couple, there's not, it's just where it's been stretched. You know what I'm saying? It's not a hole on them. But the fact that she even still has her stocking on her wings is amazing. And still has her little shoes and all her little accessories. But she's in really good condition. I just think she's so sweet. So this is, I think, the third one that I've come across. So I was like going through my tubs and I'm like, oh my God, why is she not listed yet?
Running out of time.
Right? So, but yeah, super sweet. I just loved her.
She is adorbs.
Hmm.
I love that her eyes are closed.
Japan just did it right, you know. Funny enough. Thank you. You're gonna love her. Alrighty. And then the last item I have, is St. Patrick's Day. I have this CRE Irish porcelain frame. Here is the maker mark on it. So this would hold like a 4x6. Now it still has its little plastic insert, but the insert is discolored because a lot of times those inserts aren't usually even there. But
Right.
I would personally just remove it, and you could probably go to like a Hobby Lobby or something and get something else if you wanted it. Or I would even cut down a postcard, something like, let's see, maybe somebody like him and stick in it would be
Hmm.
really cute.
That
But
reminds me of like my Balik piece that I have. Is it Balik? The
no, it's CRE.
I know, but it reminds me, isn't it the pottery from England, Balik?
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Right.
have one like that that almost looks. It's not a frame; it's a candle holder, and it
Hmm.
looks almost just
Hmm.
like it.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first when I picked it up. I thought it was bleak at first, but it's just really sweet and simple. Would look really cute in a grouping on a, again, tiered tray. So I just thought I would bring it. No chips, no cracks on it.
I know, Dana, we're late. Sorry, but I know Rachel is on, so somebody tell Rachel. I
Yeah.
promise, I'll only
All
do like
right.
half of my items.
Thank y'all for looking. And that was my three.
All right. So, LaDonna, while I'm pulling this one up, you want to tell them anything? I didn't know if you want
So,
to tell them, like, no. She said no. She's done with
so
me.
no, I said so.
Oh,
You can find me here on Vamp every Wednesday at 11 Central. I'll either be doing a haul or I'll be doing a listed auction, but you can always buy straight from the haul. So I think this week we might do some more of those junk drawer boxes.
those were fun.
Hmm.
All right, y'all. My next one. I was holding this because I just knew I was going to find another piece. I knew it. I knew it. I'm not going to find another piece. This one has zero damage. Zero damage. This is the 1950s, a Franciscan ware atomic starburst saucer. Absolutely no damage. It's about 6 by about a half inch. No damage whatsoever all across here, and it is Franciscan ware. It is going to run for 20 seconds for $10 for the saucer. Again, I'm not offended if anybody buys something and resells it, even in their shop or online or whatever, but I was really hoping I would find the other piece, and I never did. So I know a lot of people misplace them because they break or something. So it's really sold as a replacement piece. Thank y'all for looking at that. LaDonna, I have two more. One of which is a large Valentine, and it is the Circus Valentine. It is pretty large. It is 9 by 5 1/4. This one says, "Tell me you'll never be through loving me." And the little circus lion says that because the doggy burst through the heart.